Well, here comes Carey. Kicks it up towards half forward. Oh, Merritt had the sit, ducks back, couldn't take the mark. Peter Moore gets away, ducks away beautifully, Peter Moore. Down towards half forward, the high flyers are there. Carey drops it. Should have taken it. Fowler caught. Gets the kick in. The Foles streams away with great pace and kicks wide. He's got a loose man there in Michael Thompson. He leaves it though to Van der Haar. He's now playing at centre half forward. Van der Haar onto the left foot, fires at the goals. Up in the goal square, the high flyers are there over the hands. And was that true? Yes! A goal. Kicked by Van der Haar. You would have sworn that one was touched. But the goal umpire said it was not. So that's a goal to the Bombers and a very handy one.
Melbourne 8-3-51. Essendon 5-2-32 on Sevens big lead. Well, unusual goal, that one. I would have sworn it was touched, but evidently the players didn't make contact with it.
And Terry Danaher has been moved by Kevin Sheedy to centre half back to pick up Stephen Ick, who has been dominating. And, of course, Van der Haar has gone down to the forward line.
Madden against Moore again. Madden got the tap. I think he's won every one. Danaher up high. Here's Van der Haar. Oh, dear me. Good mark. Good mark on that occasion by Connolly, as Peter McKenna told you. Very courageous mark. Connolly toward the members' wing position. Flower the target, no mark. In the back of Flower.
No doubt about that one. And that'll be 15 metres. Glenn James was right onto that one. Stephen Ick is in the hands of the trainers, which is bad news for Melbourne. McLean is warming up, but Ick goes back towards the forward line. Here's Peter Moore. Centre of the ground, he's got it too. Sprints away. Hooks it wide up towards the forward pocket. Ducking back was Tossell, but taking a very good mark is Alan Stoner.
It plays on quickly, giving it out to Clark. Clark going across goal, looking out for Watson, who takes it on the half-back line. Plays on quickly, moves the ball well into Ward Hawker. Madden's there too. A chance for Moore. Could have gone in a bit harder. Taken by Van der Haar. Van der Haar moves it downfield. Zantuck at the back, can't take the mark. The Harges there. Here come the Bombers now. Merritt can't take it cleanly. Zantuck goes back to his kicking foot. Moves the ball into the centre where there are two Melbourne players unopposed. The ball has been taken by Connolly, given to Jarrett. Jarrett moves it out wide. The lead is out there by Templeton. No mark is taken. Danaher can't take it. Ick's out there. Interchange. Moore coming off from McLean and the Melbourne team as the ball goes out of bounds.
Well, I'm not surprised because Moore could have got that ball in the centre 2 minutes ago, but he was too tired. That's the only reason he didn't get it. He was exhausted. And good time by Barassi to take Peter Moore off and bring on Glenn McLean, a fresh man. Now that's play on, said the umpire. Hand pass from Seton. Out wide. Terry Danaher is there for Essendon. The ball is bundled out of the way. Here they come. Beautiful play. Taken by Elshaw. Straight up in the air towards full forward. Templeton, he flies. Can't take the mark. Over the back of the pack. Here's a chance for Melbourne. Great play, Robbie Flower. Johnson's there. Essendon through Foles. Get it out wide. Great pressure on. A beautiful hand pass comes out to Otway. Otway to Danaher. And Danaher kicks out of defence towards half forward.
The Harger into the back of Zantuck, but the umpire calls play on. Thompson goes goalward, and the kick is smothered off the boot. It's still a chance for Copping. He tapped it over to Mahaja. He snapped the goal. And on Sevens big league, you're seeing all the action from Windy Hill. Mahaja gets his first goal. The Bombers come back. Essendon 6-2-38. Melbourne 8-3-51.
And I hate to put the moz on the game at the moment, Jack, but we are seeing a tremendous game. I think we're going to have a tremendous finish to this game today. Two very even sides. We thought that before the game on paper, that they were very evenly selected, and both sides desperate for a win, and we're seeing a very high standard of football.
Oh, we ever aren't. The fans loving it. They're loving every second of it. It's real nail-biting football, this. Madden again in the ruck. Beats McLean, the ball to Turk. Jarrett got a heavy one. Play on is the call. And the umpire said a free kick Essendon's way. And the Bomber fans love this. Hand pass came out from Madden. The umpire said disallowed. The ball will come back to the centre of the ground. Madden must have been in front of the mark, and the umpire has recalled the football.
Yes, I still haven't worked out what he got the free kick for either, Jack, but still the umpire was closer than what we are. Madden in the centre of the ground, kicks high towards half forward. Ch7 comes out, up he goes, has the ball punched away. Batterston's there for Melbourne. He's got the ball on half back. He fires on the left foot out wide. He's found his teammate out there, and that is Elshaw. Out it comes with the long kick, right down towards Templeton. He's there. Now he's got it. Hand pass. Back towards the half-forward line. Oh, taken away by Terry Danaher. He breaks away stride with a short one. McLean to Johnson. Johnson hooks back towards full forward. Up they go. Templeton. Great pressure on her, that full forward. There's a snap at the goals by Stephen Ick. A goal! Beautiful football by the Demons. A tremendous goal. Kicked by Stephen Ick from 15 metres out with the snap kick, and Melbourne moved further in front. 9-3. 57 to Essendon 6-2, 38.
Well, great football being played here. Ick kicks his second goal on that occasion. That snap kick, a very good kick indeed. You could see him treading the ball through the pack. It was only about 15 metres out, as Peter McKenna told you, and he popped it through. Melbourne in front. The time clock has just moved past the 19-minute mark of the second term on Seven's Big League. Watching the action from Windy Hill Oval. And Melbourne trying to come forward through Elshaw, but it wasn't to be. Taken by Thompson. The kick is high. Giles has a chance to take the mark. Hawker couldn't make contact. It's been forced out wide. And it's Bahaja running goalward. Into the forward pocket he travels, though. And the ball thumped over the boundary line for a throw-in.
Is he playing a great game at fullback? He hasn't had many kicks, Stephen Smith, but boy,
he hasn't given Salmon many.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Salmon, how many kicks is that to Salmon? In fact, that is no kicks to Salmon resting down there at full forward, and that's how well Stephen Ick's playing. Has taken away by Otway, kicks towards full forward. There he is, Stephen Copping. The ever-reliable Stephen Copping.
Once again, the front position. Healy coming on the ground. The player to come off for Melbourne will be Sutcliffe. So let's get back to Copping, taking this shot at goal, going for his fourth goal. Kickable, yes, only 35 metres out. Tony Bahaja being spoken to by the umpire, not quite in shot.
Not too happy with the umpire, Bahaja.
No, but let's get back to Copping. The kick travels on its way, and the umpire said it down.
We go back into the third quarter now at Windy Hill. It's 3 goals the difference.
But he certainly, he caused Salmon to be taken off the ground. There's Merritt again, the player that Jack is talking about. He gives it across to Foles. Foles has gone short, and he's found Van der Haar, 30 metres out from goal, directly in front. And the Bombers are moving on from where they left off in the second quarter, a quarter in which, in fact, they kicked 9 goals to.
Well, they're certainly playing with confidence now. Van der Haar only 40 metres out, wouldn't be any more. And he puts it through for his third goal. So Western starting to take control of this game at Windy Hill. Melbourne played a great first quarter. They kicked 5 goals 3 in the first term to Essendon's 2 goals 2, which means they led by 19 points at the first change, but in the second quarter Essendon demoralised Melbourne, kicking that 9 goals 2 to their 4-1. And the Bombers have started off in good fashion in the third term. They are now on 13 goals 5, 83 to Melbourne 9-5, 59. And the umpire putting the ball down out there now is John Russo. His co-umpire, Glenn James.
Moore against Madden. Madden has dominated the hit-outs. Elshaw gets it out to Seddon. Seddon up towards half-forward. They need a forward firing because Healy and Templeton have been down today. Ick has been a great player. Gets the hand pass out. He's looking there for Healy. Healy dives on top of the ball. He's still got the ball. Knocks it out wide, but it's taken away by Fowler. Fowler on the left foot towards the centre of the ground. Peter Moore overran the ball. Here comes Hawker. He's got the bounce of the ball. He ducks away and hooks it back. And wide, he's found Michael Thompson half forward. Thompson kicks wide and high up towards full forward. Up they go. The ball hits the deck. It's grabbed by Otway. Otway fires at the goal. He's kicked it. 2 goals for Wayne Otway. And the Bombers are really firing on 8 cylinders at the moment. Essendon have moved on to 14 goals 5. Melbourne remain on 9 goals 5.
So the difference now is 30 points between the teams. 5 goals straight, that is 14-5 to 9-5. And the Bombers have taken charge. Beautiful roving by Otway. He got himself positioned in front of the pack. Did the job the Rovers have to do. Stayed down and gathered the crumbs, which he did perfectly. And the shot for goal was on target. So the Bombers moving well after the first quarter, I'll say, drubbing by Melbourne. Scene has certainly changed here at the Essendon Oval. Moore posing Madden. Moore got the first tap he's had for the day from the centre. Flower started the game in fine fashion, but been taken out of the game now. It's socket off the ground. Down toward the half-back line it travels. Alan Stoneham, still wearing the marks of last Saturday's clash with DP a minute ago, got the hand pass out toward Clark. He finds the boundary line, and the umpire will bring the ball back into play now on Melbourne's half-forward flank position. Madden comes down to contest the boundary throw. Got the tap to the front, picked up and kicked by Batterston. The ball travels very high, comes to turf. Stoneham's there, can't pick it up. Ick tries to snap it through, can't do so. Here's a chance for Elshaw. He's popped it through for a goal to Melbourne, so Melbourne are only down by 4 goals now to Essendon at the 7-minute mark of the third term. 14-5 to 10-5 in Essendon's favour.
Well, only 4 goals the difference. Maybe Melbourne can get back into this game, but as I said, Jack, they need a couple of those forwards who are out of form firing. Ch7 is playing his heart out at centre-half forward, but Healy is well down on last year's form. Templeton is trying hard at full forward, but Weston has had his measure throughout the day. In fact, Templeton is yet to score a goal. He has had 2 kicks, in fact, for the match. And we have been playing 7 minutes into this third quarter.
Yeah, it's not great form by Templeton down there, and Melbourne do need him firing. So back to the middle now with umpire Glenn James after a new ball was being brought onto the ground. Essendon crowd very vocal this afternoon. Madden again. It was Merritt got it down, or was it Madden? It was Madden. Taken by Watson. They do look a bit alike. Watson left puts it out toward Copping, being held by Giles or vice versa. The umpire calls play on. The ball runs over the boundary. And now he has paid the free kick. I wasn't too sure who was hanging on to who, Peter.
Well, Copping is the recipient of the free kick. It was 6 of one, half dozen the other, I thought, Jack. But still, Copping has got it. He's the form player. He kicked 6 goals in the first half. He swings away and kicks towards the goal square. A chance for Van der Haar. Over the back was Moore. It hits the deck. The players force it towards the boundary line, and was that a point or out of bounds? It was a point, said the goal umpire, as Stephen Smith races over to collect the ball. So Essendon move on to 14-6, Melbourne 10-5.
From the full-back position, Stephen Smith comes out toward Flower over the top. Can't take the mark. A chance now. Thompson swings round. Will have a hurried shot toward goal. Doesn't make the distance. Off target also. Smith takes the mark and plays on to Zantuck. He swings it out toward the half-back line for Melbourne on the members' side of the ground. The ball eludes everybody. Setting a chance to pick up. Should hand pass. That he does. In towards Jarrett. Jarrett from the centre of the ground can go goal with it. Kicks a bit high, really. He's looking for Healy. Into the back of Healy came the opposition. Call play on. Taken by Ick. The whistle sounds. Who blew the whistle? And as Ick goes forward, the kick on a target. And it's through. Someone blew a whistle there.
I think it was actually a mark because that ball was kicked off the ground, and I think it travelled the required distance, Jack, and it was actually awarded a mark to Stephen Ick, believe it or not.
Well, he's played on, kicked the goal, and it's Melbourne coming back slightly. They're 3 goals down, 3 goals won at this stage, 90 points, playing 71 on 7.
To Windy Hill now. We're at the 20-minute mark of the third quarter. Essendon leading by 5 goals.
The difference, but here's Bahaja marking on half forward. He plays on, gets a short kick in up towards half forward. A poorly directed kick, and the mark has been taken by Giles, who has done very, very well this quarter playing on Stephen Copping.
Yes, he has that. He's got a 15-metre start now. He swings the ball out wide looking for Stephen Ick, but Danaher over the back, into the back of Ick. The ball on the turf, taken by Kelly O'Donnell. Sutcliffe gets it moving down toward to Richards on the half-forward zone. I think the players may have lost that in the sun. Taken by Stoneham. He breaks away and gives it to Watson. Watson's strength got him past the tackle. He moves with the left foot out toward the outer side of the ground where Madden made position. Can't quite pick it up. He dives on it. Desperate football by the big fellow. And the umpire said a free kick. He'll be rewarded with it. But now play goes on as Watson takes it up to Fowler. And Fowler takes the mark on the half-forward flank. Essendon not stopping for a breath. They move it quickly over toward Folds. It's Batterson coming out. Can't take it. The pack forms up. It's forced out of the pack now. And the play of Donnell gets it out. Nearly a throw to Batterson. He goes goal, and this should be through. That's another goal to Essendon. Off the move of Wayne Batterson it goes, and he kicks his second goal. So 7 big league score changes now. Essendon move their score to 17 goals, 8. That will be 120 points. No, 110 points it is, with the scoreboard catches up to Melbourne's 11-8-74.
Glenn Hawker has been taken off the ground for Essendon after he missed that goal. And the Melbourne are making interchange 2. Coming onto the ground is Alan Jarrett, and coming off is Scott Sutcliffe. So, well, Melbourne are desperate at this stage, but you wouldn't have to be Einstein to work out what their problem is at the moment. Their problem is not with their defence. Their problem is up forward.
Madden into the back of Moore. No shepherding, said the umpire. So Madden takes the free kick. And a 15-metre penalty will go his way. He doesn't waste any time at all. Essendon have this pattern of play. They move the ball very quickly. Van der Haar. Play on is the call. As the people in the stand rose off their feet to acclaim that mark of Van der Haar, the umpire said play on.
He had his name written all over that ball, and he really did have it, Jack, until halfway down he lost it.
Yes, he didn't quite have a good enough grip on it. Would have been a great mark and would have been a goal, I feel sure.
Well, Moore gets the ball down to the ground. There's Dunnell firing through the pack. Chance for Copping. He's a very strong player, Stephen Copping. He's got it over the line. He is bundled with the ball and out of bounds. Scoreboard showing Essendon well in control at this stage. 6 goals exactly in front. 17-8 to Melbourne 11-8.
And a chance of another one here from the boundary throw-in as Merritt tried to get it. There was no contact made, really. The ball still in that pack of players. It gets hurried out to O'Donnell. The kick going very high. And it's a chance now for Jarrett, who's just come back on the ground, to give it to Flower. Flower going out wide, a well-delivered ball down toward Elshaw. Got it to the front position and did it well. With the ball in front of him, he goes goalward. A lot of pace being shown here by Tony Elshaw. The kick towards Templeton, and he's taken a mark, but the angle's very, very acute. He should run around now and play on and blast it goal. He's gone back to take the set shot. I thought Petey could have swung around, opened up the goals and popped it through.
Well, there he
now
goes
does
now.
it. He tries it now, and it has come off. He took plenty of time to think about it, and he's brought up a goal for Melbourne. So it's 12-8. That will be 80 points to Melbourne, and Essendon on 17 goals, 8, 110 on 7's big league.
Yes, and that might lift the confidence of Kelvin Templeton. There's no doubt in my book that they would be right up with Essendon if Healy and Templeton were up to their normal form. But Gerard Healy, of course, is not the same player as he was last year. At the moment, he's struggling a little bit to perform. Templeton has been dogged with injury this year, and I certainly do feel that is the reason why he is not the same player that won that Brownlow medal a couple of years ago. There's the kick down towards the half-forward line, where the mark is taken by Cameron Clayton. Immediately it goes across to Paul Weston, out wide. Good play by the Bombers. Timmy Watson, hand pass to Thompson, a bad one. Thompson's got it though. Oh, that was nearly out of bounds, but he's kicked a miraculous goal. Great goal by Michael Thompson for his first, and that would be interesting. Never look at that one on replay.
Well, he got the goal. That's the main thing for the Bomber fans. Melbourne 12-8, 80. Essendon 18 goals, 8, 116 on 7's big league scoreboard. We now have been playing exactly 25 minutes, so we move into the time-on period of the third term. Essendon with a good lead of 6 goals over Melbourne. Might be a bit much for Melbourne to make up, the way we've spoken of their forward line. Oh, he's control that centre bounce. Madden, over to Merritt it comes. No, he can't take it off. Flower, the meat and the sandwich. The kick drops short and taken by Cameron Clayton. Hand passes on very quickly to Danaher. He gets the boot into the ball, taken away by Fowler. Essendon move it quickly into the scoring zone. Otway in a charge, can't get it out yet. Here he does, out with Van der Haar, and a goal. What a tenacious little player is Wayne Otway. Van der Haar kicks his 4th goal, but all credit to Otway. 7 scoreboard showing Essendon 19-8 to Melbourne 12 goals.
And for Melbourne, 3 each to Flower.